Good evening. An update now on a City News investigation into illegal group homes. The last time we were here was 9 months ago on a bitterly cold night, and Toronto Fire had moved in to shut down this home and evacuate its residents. Now, we started our series into illegal group homes months ago when we obtained an OPP report, a confidential report that detailed shocking living conditions. Residents sleeping on floors, on mattresses, urine-soaked mattresses, filthy conditions, inadequate water and food, and medical conditions. So as we continued our investigation, we found that these are the most vulnerable people in our city. They're often the elderly and those suffering with mental health issues. Well, tonight we can tell you the man at the center of the investigation who operated several of these homes has pled guilty to numerous charges and is under probation. But as we find, the problem of illegal group homes is far from over.
The fridge is locked, so they don't have access to food whenever they want. They're given what they get when they get it. She was called names. I don't think anybody should be living in those conditions. I think she probably might have been better off on the street.
Sonia's mother lived in an illegal group home which was shut down by Toronto Fire just before Christmas. It was deemed an imminent threat to life.
Disgusting, terrible.
This man also lived in one. Both were staying in illegal group homes operated by a man named Winston Manning under the company Comfort Residential Group Home, Inc. Hi, are you Winston Manning? Can I talk to you, please? It's Cynthia Mulligan from City News. Can I ask you some questions? Winston? Manning was just convicted of numerous fire code violations involving 6 Scarborough properties and fined more than $80,000. With strict parole conditions for 2 years, essentially preventing him from operating in Scarborough, where zoning makes group homes illegal. An OPP investigation found illegal group homes are a systemic problem. 70-year-old SLS Majuri died trying to escape his illegal group home, which was run by a different operator after he was locked inside the home. He fell as he tried to climb over the backyard fence and wasn't discovered for over 24 hours. His daughter took pictures of his mouse-infested living conditions. Essa was charged almost $4,000 in 1 month. This is where he slept, a mouse-infested basement room.
Nobody deserved to die that way. He had no dignity and no help.
Emergency officials are reluctant to shut down the illegal homes, knowing full well a lack of affordable housing and long-term care beds means there is nowhere for the residents to go, other than shelters or the streets. Is it like whack-a-mole, though? Every time you shut one down, another one, just as bad, maybe even worse, pops up?
Well, we certainly saw that last year, and that's candidly one of the reasons we discovered so many. So we would close one or we would charge one and they would move people to another. And then we would get complaints from those families. So it's a never-ending circle. You know, you have individuals with mental health challenges. A number of the buildings we went in were literally fire traps. The mattresses on the floor.
In fact, Toronto Fire discovered this past summer that there was a new operator operating new illegal group homes in this Scarborough area. Now, City News challenged the previous Liberal government multiple times over why it allowed these illegal group homes to continue to operate in plain sight. We will now bring the issue up with Doug Ford's government to see if they have any solutions to this very deep problem.